Well, hello. It looks like we have got ourselves quite the situation today. I actually don't really. Wow, this is going to take a lot because first of all, Kick actually indefinitely banned two degenerates. I know it sounds crazy. I know it's a bit out of the ordinary, and I know we have clowned on Kick in the past for how slap on the wrist they are, but you know it's bad when they ban these two actual idiots. Now, the people in question, of course, are Zerka, which Zerka has a bit of a history of controversy being everywhere at once. Zerka is also known for, just being a total degenerate all around. Actually, you know what? Cue the montage.
I'm not going out looking for trouble.
And you got to remember, men see their finances as their power level. So when I sit down, I'm like, I'm a millionaire. Look how horny this bitch got. They get horny. Yo, Reach, I don't even believe in this theory, but you got to evolve. Whoa. You got to evolve, bro. No. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I'm half black.
Wow, man. Welcome to Fresh and Flip on the Yo, we don't give a fuck.
If you guys didn't understand the stereotype, it's that black people are not evolved. And so he's saying Preach is an unevolved black person, essentially doing...
You're overdosing on the warrior gene, bro. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals. These guys are fucking animals, bro. Dude, he fucking runs with all fours like a fucking animal.
Now that we understand who this rambling cokehead actually is and why he would probably get in trouble for the wild stuff that he says, guess what? So it turns out that him and the other individual in question, Heel Mike, who is another degenerate, turns out that they were banned from Kick for some, what's the best way to say this? Dabbling in the underage? Sure, we'll go with that one. And by the way, if you're not comfortable with this type of topic, I would suggest you turn off the video because it only gets worse from here. Now, what the crazy part about this is the fact that, first of all, when I actually went to the channel, like on Kick, it actually got the whole, the whole X stuff. Like it's gone. It ain't coming back. But the craziest part about this whole stuff is like, I don't even know where to begin. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. There's stuff that you will know, like, in your own, what's the word I'm looking for? The stuff that you just feel like something's off. That's what it is. Like, you ever feel something is off, and so, like, naturally you kind of tend to avoid something that has a bit of an off feeling? That's what these idiots completely avoided. Because if you've ever been out, just been out in general, you know the difference between an adult and like a teenager. I don't care if the teenager has two beards. Okay? Might make it a bit more difficult, but you can, most of the time you can tell. Okay? But these two idiots aren't exactly of that caliber. And I can only describe to you like what happened, but there was one clip of Zerka. What's the best way to put it? Oh, I know. He was kind of like this with this girl.
Imagine this Coke can was this girl. Zerka basically goes.
So wow, oh my god. And then, guess what happens when he finds out that he got caught? Or at least not got caught, but he finds out, oh no, there's a possibility that she might be, underage. This is his reaction.
I said, what? When? She said, December 1st, go ask her birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
This is not, you're trolling me.
I'm not trolling you. I said that. I don't
Okay, dude.
I'm not doing this for content. Jones.
No, because I'm used to Canada. In Canada, you can go to 17, 16. I've never done it, but you can do it. Like, no.
This is America, buddy.
This is not happening.
By the way, this man is almost, I believe he's almost 30, and he's talking about in Canada, you can go to 16, 17. Mind you, okay. All I'm going to say is, if you were talking about 16, 17, but you're almost 30, even if it's, I'm pretty sure it's not even, I don't think it's illegal, but Whatever. Point is, it's sus. It's so sus. Holy. And even then, you're in Florida. Do you know what the age of consent in Florida is? I'm pretty sure it's 18. So, the fact that you were all, huggly guggly and with somebody, and then you're just like, oh no, but in Canada, it's 16, 17. I've never done it before. It's like, the fact that it's already in your brain tells me your mindset when it comes to this. And mind you, okay, Zerka is a big old grifter. Alright? Zerka is always all over the place doing all kinds of content. He'll be, whether it's hosting a panel for a little bit or he's on these podcasts, guy is nuts. Okay? Hopefully the montage told you enough about Zerka as it is. But it doesn't get much better because here's a photo of ID that was shown. And apparently, alright, now, sorry. Stuff actually makes me really, really annoyed, but annoyed, uncomfortable, like whatever it is. But anyways, so the idea here, it says that it's 1998. It looks like I can barely tell, but like, it's still like okay, that's not really the problem if it's true. However, Heel Mike had posted something about them getting set up, where if you actually look at the current driver's license over here, you see that it says, what does it say? 2005. Now, if I do some quick math, okay, if it's 2005 minus 2024, that leaves them around the age of, I don't know, 19. But even so, like, there's still inconsistencies regardless. So, fake ID or not, these idiots did not even take the proper precautions in defending themselves. So, yeah. Crazy. But however, okay. Maybe, just maybe there's a slight chance, okay, that, whenever the chat looks out for them, it turns out that, the streamer's like, okay, you know what, I'll be careful in the future, this and that. No, you want to know what Heel Mike had to say about it? Watch. Like, this actual, I don't even know. I'm running out of insults, guys. But the point is, this guy, I actually don't got words for it. Just listen.
My stream, I don't give a fuck. Fake ID, good. I didn't even know they made those. Who gives a fuck? You fucking always. Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. So get the fuck out of here, faggot. I love them. So go leave. Are you fucking losers? Are you kidding? Pathetic.
Oh my god. Wow. So as you can see, this guy doesn't care. Like they don't care. And to make matters even worse, alright? Now this part I actually can't really verify because it's a bit on the iffy side, but apparently somebody had contacted this person's daughter and said that she was 16. So all around, this situation is very, very off. Okay? Despite stuff being messy and all that, stuff is not making a lot of sense in this story. But just the mere fact of this happening just tells me, like, yeah, these two are on the far gone side. Regardless. But to show you how also remorseful Heel Mike feels about it, here's a bit of a Discord screenshot of him and I believe it's allegedly this girl, but the point is he actually had this to say about it, where it's like, I have no regrets. He put that in the general chat. So these actual scumbags, well, this scumbag in particular, actually does not care. It just shows he does not care. All right, he's enjoying it. He's enjoying whatever the hell you call this nonsense. And God. But if you might think it gets, well, maybe it's worse. Well, while they are not remorseful in any sense, there is a there is a shot at trying to rewrite history a little bit. So, in this tweet by Zerka, he says here, I did nothing wrong, followed every professional step by ID checking with multiple people and making sure it was real by asking Abby before going on with the IRL stream. A trusted worker of ours, Abby, clearly sniped us for clout on our off day and lied nonstop with a real ID of her friend's sister that looks just like her. We ditched all the other girls because they were not verified by this worker and stuck with the one girl that was clearly a clout-chasing plant and the nuke to the whole broadcast. We did not delete the VOD because we got nothing to hide. We put our whole lives and opinions on 24-hour broadcast and say whatever we want openly for years. And you get banned openly for years, but continuing on. Now try answering this question without joking. What would you have done differently? Nothing. That's what you know. It. And of course, with Heel Mike saying they got set up, I'm gonna play a little snippet of this recording for you because because oh Lord, I got no words for this one.
Bible and God and Christ. Swear on your swear on your mother, your dad, your whole family, look at me. Your whole family dies if you lie.
Swear on the Bible is crazy that you like. All right, so say this is really a setup and you went through all of these checks. I feel like if you have to get someone to confirm, like whatchamacallit, you have to swear on the Bible, swear on your mom, do all this stuff just so you can hang out with them. Maybe it's an idea to just stay away. And the craziest part is the fact that it's really easy for them to stay away, but they choose not to. And for someone like Zerka, who really is, like I said, a big old grifter, he can't help himself, all right? And I actually don't know Heel Mike that well, and I don't want to know him, but from what it looks like, he's of the same grifting wave as the rest of these people. And, to really just put a bow in it, my entire opinion on this is the fact that, I'll be honest with y'all, regardless of if they faked ID or not, it's your responsibility as the adult in the situation to make sure you don't get trapped, okay? There's always a way out. Just letting you know, all right? There's always a way for you to avoid a situation like this. It's really not that hard. But, of course, this is Zarka we're talking about, so naturally, that's not really possible. And as I was saying earlier, if Kick bans you, that means you have to actually be on some actual, bread stuff. And guess what? From what it looks like, they were. And so, whenever you have these morons who are always in controversy, what ends up happening is that the controversy will catch up to you. You ever play with a hot stove? You might have missed the burn a couple of times, but guess what? That bitch gonna burn. It's gonna burn your hand real hard. So it's not. So I really don't feel bad for these two, and it's actually kind of disgusting. Actually, not. It is disgusting just having to freaking even imagine. Even oh god. I'm really trying to put this into words for you, but it's just that when it really comes down to it, I'll never understand these kind of streamers. And to be honest, when your whole cycle is controversy, the controversy is most likely going to get you banned. Even from somewhere like Kick, where you have people doing hit and runs and making homeless people jump, okay, into bodies of water. But anyways, so when it comes to stuff like this, we rightfully should be making fun of these people because making fun of them and calling out this kind of behavior is, of course, the right thing to do. Because that way, people can learn how to deal with this. And you might have some people in the audience who are just like, oh, he's actually quite based. Yeah, I don't think it's quite based to, be in controversy 24/7. Because maybe your 12-year-old fantasy might be that way, but it's really not the case. And when you see people out here making a fool of themselves, it really solidifies that maybe, just maybe it's not a good idea. Okay, so if you don't want to be an idiot like these guys, I would recommend you to, stay far, far away from this kind of stuff and take your rightful precautions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, hopefully, actually no, these guys are banned indefinitely from what I've heard, so that's great for the platform. Yeah, keep these degenerates off these platforms, dudes. I don't understand these guys, but I don't even have an outro for this. I'm just gonna leave it as it is.
All right.
Because I can't stand this kind of stuff. Later.